Bigfoot is fake. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm here to discuss a topic that has captured the imagination of many over the years, the legend of Bigfoot, and explain why, based on the available evidence, Bigfoot is not a real creature, but rather a myth and a case study in misinterpretation, wishful thinking, and sometimes deliberate hoaxes. Let's begin by examining what Bigfoot is purported to be. Often described as a large, hairy, bipedal creature roaming the forests of North America, Bigfoot has been part of folklore and modern urban legends for decades. Numerous eyewitness accounts, blurry photographs, and grainy video footage have been presented as evidence of its existence. However, when we scrutinize these claims under the light of rigorous scientific inquiry, the evidence falls far short of supporting the existence of such a creature. One of the first points to consider is the quality and consistency of the physical evidence. In the realm of science, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Despite decades of reported sightings and alleged tracks, no verifiable biological evidence such as bones, teeth, hair, or DNA samples has ever been produced that conclusively points to the existence of Bigfoot. The few hair samples and scat-like substances that have been collected over the years have, upon analysis, turned out to belong to known animals like bears or even domestic dogs. In a world where new species are still being discovered, it's not uncommon to find unexpected creatures. However, with a creature as large and supposedly common as Bigfoot, we would expect to see clear, consistent, and replicable evidence. The complete absence of such evidence in a region as extensively explored as North America raises serious doubts about Bigfoot's existence. Next, let's consider the role of human perception and memory. The forests where Bigfoot is said to roam are vast and can be difficult to navigate, particularly under conditions of low light or in dense foliage. In such environments, it is not unusual for the human brain to misinterpret shadows, sounds, and quick movements. Psychological phenomena like pareidolia, where the mind perceives familiar patterns such as a face or figure and random or ambiguous visual data, can also contribute to the illusion of a mysterious creature. When people are primed with stories of Bigfoot, they may be more likely to interpret ordinary phenomena as evidence of a cryptid. This bias, coupled with the natural human tendency to be intrigued by the mysterious and unexplained, often leads to the spread of anecdotal accounts that lack rigorous verification. Additionally, the legacy of hoaxes cannot be ignored. Over the years, many individuals and groups have faked evidence of Bigfoot sightings, from elaborate costumes and staged photographs to manipulated video footage. One of the most famous examples is the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film, which many claim is proof of Bigfoot's existence. Despite decades of analysis, the film remains controversial, with many experts arguing that it can be explained by a person in a costume. Advances in technology have only made it easier to create convincing forgeries, and persistence of such fabricated evidence further undermines the credibility of Bigfoot claims. Scientific scrutiny is another crucial aspect of the discussion. In the scientific community, hypotheses must be testable, reproducible, and supported by peer-reviewed research. Despite numerous investigations and expeditions aimed at locating Bigfoot, no research has provided conclusive or reproducible evidence of its existence. In fact, comprehensive studies of North American wildlife have cataloged the local fauna so thoroughly that the existence of a large, unknown primate roaming the forest seems highly unlikely. The consensus among biologists, zoologists, and other experts is that the claims of Bigfoot sightings are better explained by misidentification of known animals, the influence of folklore and deliberate hoaxes, rather than by the existence of a new species. Furthermore, the ecological and evolutionary implications of such a creature raise additional concerns. If Bigfoot were a real species, you would expect to see signs of a breeding population, such as consistent, localized evidence of mating, nesting, or genetic diversity. There is no such evidence. Modern techniques in genetics, which have revolutionized our understanding of biodiversity, have not uncovered any genetic markers that would suggest the presence of an undiscovered primate in North America. Given the extensive research in these fields, the absence of any genetic evidence supporting Bigfoot's existence is particularly telling. In conclusion, while the legend of Bigfoot continues to capture the public's imagination and serves as an intriguing part of modern folklore, the preponderance of evidence does not support the existence of such a creature. From the lack of tangible physical evidence and the influence of human perception to the history of hoaxes and the scrutiny of scientific research, every aspect of the Bigfoot narrative fails to meet the standards required by rigorous scientific inquiry. Bigfoot, as fascinating as the idea may be, is not a creature lurking in the wilderness, but rather a myth, a product of our desire to find mystery and wonder in the natural world. Thank you for your attention. I hope this discussion has provided clarity on why Bigfoot, despite its allure in popular culture, is best understood as a myth rather than a real undiscovered animal.